Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Edoggz Reviews. Today I will be reviewing the Tobots Galaxy Detective Season 3 WoW Chief. Season 3 started out in 2021. The third season once again instates a new cast in the identical to the present future of a grown-up Victor and his family-run hamburger joint. The story follows a new generation of Tobots as an intergalactic rescue slash law enforcement group and their fallout from an attack by the space pirates, whose V crystals are reinstalled by Victor's son Mateo in the present day as they search for the missing members of their team, while helping to protect their adopted home city on planet Earth from these pirate kings. So on the left, we have the English version of WoW Chief. It does come in two other languages, the second one being Korean, and the other one will be Japanese. This figure is also available as a minifigure, and it costs considerably less than this one. So in this package, you'll get this figure, which stands about 11 inches tall. From shoulder to shoulder, it's about 5 5/8 across. Weight, depending on where it's coming from, I would say it's about 1.5 to 2 pounds. Total outside of the box is considerably less than a pound. So you get the figure, you're going to get these easy to read instructions where there's 18 steps. You get one accessory, which is this die-cast key that says 02 on it. Technically, it should have came with another one, which is known as a multi-tool. We'll talk about that a little bit later on as we go through it. But first, let me show you around the box first. So it says Tobots. The figure is for ages 4 and up. We have the robot mode on the left, vehicle mode on the right. On the bottom, it says don't let anybody 3 years and younger to play around with the figure, especially this piece right here. On the side of the box, it says Tobots number 2, Tobots Galaxy Detective Season 3 WoW Chief. Young Toys is the maker of the figure. It's made in Seoul, Korea. I believe the show is also produced there as well. On the back of the box, you have Tobots. On the right, it says the best Tobots Galaxy Detective Universe Guardians. On the left, we have the vehicle mode, we have the gimmick, we have the robot mode. We have the robot mode, vehicle mode, as you can see. And on the starlight up to the universe, the best explorer in the universe, WoW Chief. On this side of the box, it says WoW Chief. On the top of the box, it says Tobots WoW Chief there. On the bottom of the box is this a barcode and things. Now, for the accessory, you can put this right here. It's held on by a friction clip. In fact, the whole entire figure is based on friction clips and really tough ratchet joints, just to give you an idea of what you're working with. The other piece is known as a multi-tool, which is a Swiss Army knife, a one-man army that fits in your pocket. Technically, he can use this to farm anything that he wants. He can make a whip, or he can make a slingshot. He can do whatever he wants with this thing. It doesn't come packaged with that, but I'm just throwing that in for the video. So let's get this out of here, and let me show you around the figure. This is what it looks like from the front. Here it is from the side. Here it is from the back. Here it is from the other side. Now, I'm going to be honest. When it comes to articulation, some are better than others. So allow me to show you around. So I'm going to take this key off because it's going to fly off anyway. Just keep that to the side. Right? So I'm going to show that off. by showing you this, it can do that, right? It's going to bump into this wheel. There's nothing that you can do about it, right? You can get past it, but it's going to disconnect the shoulder from the side. Now there is an outer shoulder here. You can bring that arm up like that. Okay, you can rotate, excuse me, you can I said it again. You can rotate this outwards like so, but that's for the transformation. You could also rotate it that way, and that's about as far as you can get. Right? There is a double jointed elbow here in this section. You can bring it up like to there, which is 90 degrees, and you could probably get a little bit more than that. Just a tiny bit more. Right? Legs. You can bring the legs all the way up. Let's diffuse the light just a little bit. Right? Right? On the knee, there's a double jointed knee. So there's an outer knee, which gives you that much. There's an inner knee, I should say. And it's you kind of have to get in here to kind of like move it, or you grab the out part and you can have that going for you. Bring the arm up. We're going to bring this leg up like so. There's no thigh swivel. It's just a little, it just gives a little bit. There's no real thigh swivel here. There's no bicep swivel unless you want to count that as a bicep. It's up to you. The feet do not have no rocker. The shin guards can be moved. Right now they're in a lock position, so all you have to do is move this up a little bit and it will unlock itself. Let's bring that back down. Going backwards on the leg, you can go all the way back like that. You can bring the lower leg up to there. Now if you wanted to, you can grab this gray piece and you can bring the leg a little further up. Bring that down. Now the figure has ab crunch. You can bring it down like that if you need to. It will not bend backwards because there is a piece of plastic back here that stops it from doing that. It has light piping. It will light up the forehead and the eyes. The headlights do not light up. Right? The head is on the ball joint. You go all the way around. You can make them emote if you need to. Make them look up to the corner. You do whatever you want with that. Right. So now I'm going to put this up here just for a little bit. So we can do one comparison. Yeah, now he's standing straight. Where is he? Okay. Now we got it. So we're gonna bring in grapple here, just to give you a comparison in height. Here it is from this angle. Here it is from that angle, side by side. This angle from this side and from this corner. Let's say that. Back to the front. And that's about it. Now, transformation is very easy. It's 18 steps in total. And we're going to start with the shoulders first. So we're going to turn the shoulder opposite way, counterclockwise, let's say that. Turn this around, and you're going to get the rear view mirror here. Same thing on the opposite side. Just want to turn this around clockwise. Now, like that. You want to rotate this arm outwards, and you want to use that double joint elbow to bring this up, and then you want to curl this up like that, just like that. Opposite side, rotate outwards, bring up the arm, and then you want to curl this up like that. Very easy. You want to pull the shoulder out one time, like that. Now back here, you're going to have two friction clips. You have the male on this side, and you have the female on that side. You just want to sandwich those together. Like so. Next, you want to bring this whole entire section backwards. Like that. You want to go back to the front. You want to push the head down. Since we're here, we're going to take the wheel. We're going to flip those out. We're going to bring those out. We're going to take the bottom of, like the inside of the wheel carriage, and you want to pull outwards. It's going to bring out the fenders, the side fenders on this side, the side fenders on that side. Next, we want to take the driver's section. We're going to bring that forward like that. Let's focus on the back of the vehicle. We're going to take the wheel and this ladder. We're going to flip it up like that. Opposite side, same thing. Take the feet. You want to just flip those all the way back, like so. This gray shin guard, all you have to do is disconnect it. Right? You want to bring this down, plug it back in. Bring this down, plug it back in, like that. It's so easy. We have two friction clips here. We have two male on this side and two female on that side. And what we do is we want to sandwich these together. From this point, we want to take this back section and you want to curl it up like this. Right? Now you're going to need to do a little bit of adjusting as you get closer. And these two should come together. Like that. So you take your accessory, you want to plug it into right there. And here you have your vehicle mode. Officially, it's supposed to be a large off-road Jeep. Unofficially, it's a Land Rover Defender 110. It's probably the closest vehicle I can find on the internet, so I'm going with that. Right? So this is what it looks like from the front. Here it is from the side. We have the silver paint on the hubcaps. The wheels are black. They're made of plastic, not rubber. Here's the back. Here's the other side. And that's about it. So we're going to do some comparisons. Right, so we're going to start with some Transformers first. And then we do one Tobot. So first we have skids. Right, let's show it from this angle, show you the size of these two together. And then we're going to do like a front shot here. Next, we're going to bring in Trailbreaker. Let me just bring up the light just a little bit. Show it from the side. And we're gonna do one more for the masterpiece scale. We're gonna have ratchets here on the side, very important. And then we're gonna look at the front. And as you can see, the ratchet is kind of blending into my background. And that's about it for the Transformers. Let's bring in a fellow Tobot. Here is Tachyon. Now Tachyon is a cross between a Lamborghini and a Stratos. And that's about it for that. Let's get rid of this. Right. So the gimmick in the show, excuse me, that's supposed to be out, is that Mateo has these keys, right? He starts off with 4 keys. And the keys are to unlock the Tobots from the vehicle form into their robot form so they can fight the villains of the show. So you take this key off, and there's a little, excuse me, there's a little slot here, or a keyhole if you want, and you pretty much insert and you turn, and it separates it for you. You take the key, you put it to the side, and you bring this down like that. We're going to do this everything in reverse. So you're going to take this piece and we're going to swing it down. And when it gets right here, it's going to get stopped by the knee. So you just want to do that. You want to realign the legs so that they're straight, like that. Okay, so what we're going to do is going to face it this way, and we're going to separate very tough ratchet joints there. You want to separate the carriage here. I'm just going to call it a carriage. I know that's the wrong word for it. Storage rack. Yeah, let's call it a storage rack. You want to disconnect that, bring that up, disconnect this piece, and bring that up. Now at this point, you can just lock this into place. Underneath, you want to grab with your finger, you want to bring the feet up. Okay, on both sides. Turn it around. Let's bring the leg down just a little bit. You want to take the wheel and the ladder, you want to fold that down. Wheel and ladder, bring that down. So we're done with that. We're going to take this whole lower section and we're going to bring it upwards like this. So like that. And it's going to push the head up like so. You want to take the wheel section and you want to push in like that, just like that. Do the same thing opposite side, like that. Okay, so we want to, no, okay, so now we have to unlock this piece right here. So we want to bring back the driver section first, and then we want to move this piece back second. Next, we want to take these wheels, because I always forget about the wheels. We're going to flip those in like that. And when I get back here, you want to separate, bring these forward, and these are going to slide into the shoulder like that, like so. Now, those are not the best locking points, but it will do the job for now. We're going to take the arm, we're going to bring this down. You want to turn so that the fist is facing you. Same thing. Bring the arms down, and you want to turn at the bicep like that. Then you want to clockwise the shoulder like so. Same thing on the opposite side. Oops. Well, sometimes it does it, sometimes it does not want to do that. Right. We want to bring in your accessory. We want to bring in the box. And there you have it. The roaring thunder of the wide open road and the greatest adventurer in all of the cosmos. It's WoW Chief. Huh? Here you go. Now, if you're interested in watching the show, it is available in South Korea Network. I'm not exactly sure what time it comes on. I think it's like either 5 p.m. or something like that on channel 2 or something. But if you want to watch it on any other networks, they have something called the Me Watch /Toggle, which is in Singapore. You have the Monster Channel, which is in Malaysia. The Cartoon Network, which I have not seen in my area, to be honest with you, which is in the Philippines. You have YouTube and Netflix. So those are like the best places to watch the show if you're interested in this. Now, I would like to thank you for watching this video. If I did a good job, please give it a like. If you have any questions or comments, put them down below. I do respond to those. And please stay tuned to the channel because we do have some more Tobots coming. And I want to thank you again for watching this video. And you, ladies and gents, have a great day. Thank you very much. And I'll see you next time in the next video.